Welcome to Dr. P.C. Verma Economics YouTube class. In this class, we teach topics related to economics as well as economy. So, both written test, written examination, and interview are covered under different topics discussed by me. I am Dr. P.C. Verma, economist. I became lecturer in 1973, topping the list of Bihar Public Service Commission for Patna University. Patna College, I joined as a lecturer in economics. I was promoted after a few years to the post of associate professor, that is called at that time reader. And finally, I was promoted to university professor, which today called professor. I taught till 2016. Then Patna University declared that you are retired. But my conviction is that teacher never retires. And so I established YouTube channel, Dr. P.C. Verma Economist. At present, you can watch that several thousand students joined it. And on AI survey, this YouTube has sent me a certificate that AI investigation found that Dr. P.C. Verma teaches for IAS. His material is rare and original. This is their remark. This is the real reward to a teacher who are teaching with honesty to the students. I taught till the age of 65 years in college age. But there is no sign about the quality of teaching. My quality of teaching is with the students, and the students are short-term period person. He becomes a professor, he becomes IAS officer, he becomes BPSC deputy collector, sales tax officers, GST officers. So there is no proof that what I taught on the board and this teaching in Dr. P.C. Verma Economics YouTube class, economics class, everything is recorded, everything is written. Anyone can read it from the channel free of cost. So this is the real contribution to the students community who are the basis of teacher. Teacher and professor are known from the students, and I am famous for teaching students from my 100% knowledge which I have acquired and which I am acquiring day by day. And I am the teacher which popularized mathematical approach in economics, diagrammatic approach in economics, which Alfred Marshall had said that in order to popularize economics, it should be made easy. And he has shown diagrams in appendix. He has shown his diagram in footnotes. He has shown his mathematical equation in the appendix. But today, all economists say Paul Samuelson is the first Milton Friedman is the second, and a queue of economists, they have mixed economics with mathematics, statistics, and mathematical economics came into picture. First Nobel Prize is given to economics in 1969 on macroeconomics and microeconomics taught in mathematical way, mathematical equations, econometrics. That was the basis of their work. And thereafter, nowadays, all economists who are getting Nobel Prize in economics are having background of mathematics, have a background of equations, differential calculus, matrices, determinant, vector, to show vector, demand vector, price vector like that. I appreciate those who are reading my channel, my topic. A lot of blessings for your success on the occasion of Diwali, Deepavali, Diwali or Deepavali. So, this is my submission to all of you who are listening. Today I am discussing the views of Carter Dorian. He says that America is losing ground in the world market. And the petrodollar market dominated in the economy, in the world economy, global economy for the last 70 years. Now, this is going to be dismantled by the rise of non-dollar trade among the countries having power in terms of oil business. Saudi Arabian and other group of the countries producing oil and selling only in dollar. Now, question arises that China's yuan, Japan currency, European currency, all currency, group of currency are considered to be as international currency, not only dollar. In 1947, when we got independence, 1 rupee is equal to $1. And we had a relationship with British government, and so pound sterling was important in Indian economy. America wanted to share Indian economy, and at that time, in 1947, $1 is equal to 1 rupee. And now $1 is equal to 80 plus rupees. There is. So when I was a student in 1967, then I read that, and teacher taught me that 10 rupees is equal to $1. I taught students when I started lectureship in 1973, then say that 60 rupees is equal to $1. Now I am talking about more than 80 variations, more than 80 rupees equal to dollar. So there is a domination of dollar in the international world market. This domination of dollar is going to be dismantled by countries, and BRICS country is taking lead in this aspect. BRICS country is trying to invite those nations who are not member of the BRICS, but they are producer of petroleum products. So they are called to visit this conference of BRICS in 2024, and they were requested to join. And if they join by 2025, then there will be a rise of non-dollar trade in the global market. This is the main points of our discussion. In 2024, European Council on Foreign Relations on foreign relations in May 2024. European Council of Foreign Relations noted that some research suggests that some research suggests that a portion of Saudi Arabia's Saudi Arabia's oil export to China are already settled, are already settled in the Chinese currency, in the Chinese currency. Citing Asia Society, citing Asia Society estimates based on data based on data from the Bank of China, from the Bank of China. Relation between the Gulf cooperation countries, Gulf Gulf cooperation countries, Gulf cooperation countries. Relations relations between the Gulf cooperation countries and China. And China extend extend beyond extend beyond beyond the oil and gas trade. And the flow of Chinese and the flow of the flow of the flow of Chinese investments. Chinese investments into the region has grown considerably. Has grown considerably in recent years. In 2020, in 2020, China displaced China displaced China displaced the EU, the EU, European Union, and China displaced the EU as the as the GCC as the GCC's largest trading partner. Trading partner and bilateral trade and bilateral trade has since grown exponentially. Trade had since grown exponentially. GCC's statistical data. According to the GCC's statistical data, bilateral trade, bilateral trade between the six GCC countries. And China rose to $360 billion in 2021 from $283 billion in 2014, with the balance of favor with the balance of favor, balance of favor, balance in favor, balance in favor of China. This burgeoning trade and inward investment this burgeoning were joining trade. And inward investment. Inward investment into the GCC. GCC has provided had provided Beijing with some leverage, with some leverage on an economic level, on an economic level, but not on the diplomatic, but not on the not on the diplomatic, not on the diplomatic or security front or security fronts where the US still dominates, where the US, where the US still dominates. China is the world's largest crude oil importer. China is the इतना ही रेस्ट मान लो मम्मी से. China is the world's largest Largest crude oil importer. Largest crude oil importer. And traditionally, and traditionally sourced traditionally sourced its oil traditionally sourced its oil from the Middle East, from the Middle East. Saudi Arabia was for long the number one, the number one supplier number one supplier of oil to China. However, it has slipped. However, it has slipped to second place. It has slipped to second place. Slipped to second place after after Russia, which has surged ahead which had surged ahead of the middle of the ahead of middle eastern exporters since the Ukraine, since the Ukraine war by offering discounted oil to China and India as as sanctions locked locked it as sanctions as sanctions locked it out locked it out locked it out of other major market out of other major markets. It would it would it would therefore benefit the Gulf country. एक मिनट It would therefore benefit the benefit the Gulf Arab exporters. Exporters to make some concession, to make some concessions to Beijing to retain their share of the Chinese. Chinese market. Thus, we find that Ukraine war, by offering discounted oil to China and India, USSR use we have discussed earlier that China is the world's largest crude oil importer and traditionally sources its oil from the Middle East. Saudi Arabia was for long the number one supplier of oil to China. However, it has slipped to second place after Russia, which has surged ahead of the Middle Eastern exporters since the Ukraine war. By offering discounted oil to China and India as sanctioned, locked it out of other major markets. It would therefore benefit the Gulf Arab exporters to make some concessions to Beijing to retain their share of the Chinese market. That's all. This is all about on the rise of a non-dollar trade in the world market. Like it, share it among friends, and comment it. Happy Diwali to all of you for watching this video.